To the framers, liberty was not a vague notion or something to be fought for far away from home. It was just the opposite. Liberty was urgent. It was deeply personal. The framers understood the importance of liberty exactly because they had experienced tyranny inside their own homes.
The Fourth Amendment was a response to a specific grievance.
The British had what was called the writs of assistance, and the writs of assistance gave British troops the right to just search anybody's house and look for contraband, look for all kinds of different things.
And so it was very much a blank check for people to engage in searches. And people were quite alarmed at this.
So the whole idea of the illegal searches and seizures was something that was tremendously important to the framers. I've always had my own suspicion that part of it was because probably a lot of them had seditious literature in their basements. They were revolutionaries.
Okay, now you've probably heard of this. Boston Tea Party was an early symbol of resistance to British rule. But 12 years before that, in 1761, Attorney James Otis fought the British Empire over writs of assistance in a Boston courtroom.
A man's house is his castle.
He was arguing about the importance of privacy, about why it was just offensive to people and to democracy itself to allow the government to have that much power that they could just search and seize at will.
These writs of assistance, if declared legal, would totally annihilate this sacred human right.
Lucky for us, future President John Adams heard the real Otis, and not this actor.
A man's right to his home is derived from nature.
After hearing Otis make his final argument, Adams said,
Then and there, the child liberty was born.
That's how central the idea of restricting searches and seizures is to American democracy.
The idea of someone knocking on the door or breaking down the door at 2 in the morning to toss you out of bed, possibly to take you into custody without ever telling you why or showing any justification, was a kind of power that needed to be reined in, because in order to have a successful self-governing society, individual citizens have to understand that they are in charge.
So the colonials put in the Fourth Amendment the right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. Now we have come to understand that an unreasonable search and seizure is something that's done without a warrant. So the judge decides whose home gets to be invaded,